Well, the outlook looks grim, extremely grim, without adherence to the divine guidance of the Messiah. Well, what is the solution? First, consider what the Honorable Louis Farrakhan advised in his book, A Torchlight, meaning you're in darkness. It's a torchlight for America. We'll come back to this book. Second, through the Holy Quran, Allah has issued requirements about usury and handling financial debt. It states in the Quran, those who swallow usury cannot arise except as he arises whom the devil prostrates by his touch. Allah will blot out usury and he causes charity to prosper. And Allah loves not any ungrateful sinner. Those who believe and do good deeds and keep up prayer and pay the poor rate, their reward is with their Lord. And they have no fear, nor shall they grieve. O you who believe, keep your duty to Allah and relinquish what remains due from usury, if you are believers. But if you do it not, then be apprised of war from Allah and his messenger. And if you repent, then you shall have your capital. Wrong not, and you shall not be wronged. And if the debtor is in straitness, let there be postponement till he is in ease, and that you remit it was owed to you, as alms is better for you if you only knew. Well, this means, number one, usury is to cease immediately. Why? It's an evil and satanic practice. But here we go again. Here's loans. My business has been ransacked, and now I got to take out a loan. After it comes through the hands of a lot of greedy people, it may trickle down to me. Usury. These verses also, number 2, says what remains due from usury is to be relinquished. So I have debt, but there's interest attached on it. Well, you relinquish that. Why? Well, why should people continue to pay debts that require them to pay the interest first? You want to help people come out of debt, but they got to still pay the interest? See, you ain't trying to help a damn person. You just want to squeeze people. Meaning those who think like the synagogue of Satan. Well, the debt that has encircled millions of people must be postponed until they are able to pay it. And this doesn't mean that lenders impose 3, 4, or 5-month grace periods. I established a business for 30 years. You annihilate it. And then I got 4 months of a reprieve. That don't make no sense. So today, that ordinance from Allah, postpone until he is in ease, means when the economy is properly rebuilt, which could take decades. Now, I don't have anything to say about the way the money is being handled now, the trillions of dollars, how it's being farmed out again as it was in 2008 to those who are already wealthy. We know that that's the status quo. That's the modus operandi. I'm telling you what is given in the scriptures and what Allah is requiring you to do. So finally, relinquishing the debt period and putting it as charity should be considered. Well, it states in the Holy Quran, and if you invite them to guidance, they hear not. And thou seest them looking towards thee, yet they see not. So we cannot expect the satanic leaders of this world, including the warmongers in the United States government, to see, receive, and accept divine guidance. We can't expect that. But how about state governments, meaning state governors and state legislatures? Will you receive divine guidance? How about each of us, the common people? How about the billionaires who hoard money, who instead of finding ways to take advantage of a wounded populace would consider what is being stated or what Allah has required in the Holy Quran?